This is Infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment. Ukamva sasikulira choncho umaziwa kuti nkhani za msanguluso zabwera. Tikuwuzeni kuti kunali chani nkhani za msanguluso komanso kukhalenso chani nkhani za msanguluso. And my name is Banda Jnr. In this edition, we talk to Walasi Ngoma. That's a former Makasu Band member. He starred at Jacaranda Cultural Center in Blantyre. That's on Thursday, rekindling memories of Makasu as well as bright live wire Nkhata. We also talked to a young man, a promising artist who is doing quite well, and recently he signed a deal with social media commentator, that's Pempero Mpande, and his name is Ndondwa. He raps in Tumbuka. He actually speaks close to 13 languages. All he wants to do is to promote and preserve culture. Music to him is a movement. We also look ahead to Times Radio premiering a new program. This is a musical program, top 10 musical program that starts on Sunday. The hosts are Che Kalonda, Fatsani Kalonda, as well as Chisomo Chihana. We've got lots more to tell you in this edition of Infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment. All you can do is stay right there as I bring you more in Infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment. Now we begin the program with news that Walasi Ngoma, a veteran trumpeter, is still in the picture because last Thursday he starred at the Sounds of Malawi acoustic session in Blantyre, where he rekindled memories of the Makasu days when he used to star with the late bright live wire Nkhata. It was such a good moment. Of course, the only disappointing factor was that the show basically did not pull a huge audience, but those who came enjoyed the moments, and it was a fine performance from Walasi Ngoma and the band. And we are there as Infotainment, and we had time even to interview Walasi Ngoma just to hear more about what he's doing on the ground at the moment. Let's hear from Walasi Ngoma as well as sample the performance.
Inene zona ndachiyamba bwino because ukamaita libaso kumalo choncho kuzayimba taizina zake zimakhala mdaliso apadera, so ndingoyamika kuti achakalanda nachiganizira kuti tizayimbeso kunoko chaka chinocho, koma zabwino kwambiri ndi zinthu zofunikira kwambiri kumakumbutsa anthu fika Bright sikuti zatheratu yayi. Bright adakalipo, nyimbo zake zilipo, nde ndikuchiona kuti ndi chinthu chabwino kuti tikamayimba mashow tisamalephere kumayimbaso nyimbo zake za Bright. Ndicholinga kuti anthu azikumbukirabe kuti nthawi imeneyo tinkasangalala modelo zoti nyimbo zimene zija tizipitirizabe tikakhala ndi mashow kumaziyimba. Ndikuthokozaso kwambiri kuti anthu ambiri anazilandira kuti tinaziyimba nyimbo zake za bright. Zimene zija zilipo sizinaferetu because amene ndimapanga naye zinthuzi ndi zathu imene timati Goodson Masudi panopa ndi malemu anatisiya ndi program ija iyeyo amayiyendesa. Of course timakhala yeye amakhala kulilongwe inenso kuplanta kuno koma program yo timauzana kuti zili pakuti koma nondo kuti ndikusimwalira kwake zinakhala ngati zatibwezeresa moyo komabe panopa maganizo amene achadakalipo zoti nyimbo zonse za pride tikuyenera tiziyimbeso chifukwa nyimbo zimene zija zinayimbidwa nthawi imene kunali matepi achinyamata ambiri amene ali pano maartist ambiri sakuzidziwa so nzofunika kuti tiziyimbenso nyimbo zija mwadongosolo ndi cholinga choti mzimu wake azilandire chifukwa ndinakambiranaso ndi mwana wake wa Bright Agnes kuti nyimbo zimene tizipangeso nayenso timalumikizana pakati pakuti tipeze chithandizo pena pake kuti tizipitirize. Ndiye panopa tikufuna abe anthu akufuna kwabwino kuti nyimbo zimene zamakasu amene angakwanise kuti tipange naye partners kuti ifeyo tipange nyimbo zoyeso abwerese kenakake kuti mastudio tikalowe kuti tichambule kali ndi studio munthu yo kali ndi chani ifeyo nyimbo zoti linazo titha kupita kukachambulaso.
Yeah, that's Walasi Ngoma. That's a veteran trumpeter. He used to star with the now forgotten Makasu and the likes of the late Bright Live Nkhata. Of course, there are other members, but then he is starring with other members as well. But he is still on the ground. As he said, he wants to make sure that the songs that they used to do as Makasu as well as Bright Live Nkhata, they're still alive and people are still listening to these songs. But being with the world changing, with the world moving at a faster pace, tapes are gone now, as he says, and all they want to do is to rework on the songs and bring them back to life and to fit this digital world. Remember, you're watching Infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment, and my name is Banda Jnr. Listening to the sound of the sassy, that's what I'm playing right now. Others call it the thump piano. And moving out of the story about Walasi Ngoma, we move on to another story. This one is also about music. A young man by the name of Nkhata, he's rising, he has shown potential, and he's doing quite well. That's why recently he got signed by social media influencer, that's Banda, to work with him in a deal that is worth 5 million. And this deal basically will see Banda working with a young man by the name of Nkhata and making sure that his music is marketed. He produces music videos as well as works on different other projects. And Nkhata, his strength is that he raps in Tumbuka as well as other languages. Despite that he comes from the northern region, he says all he wants to show is that our languages need to be valued. Our languages need to be respected. If you go around, you'll see that the generation of today, they don't speak their languages. All they are obsessed with is probably other languages, but we need to value our own languages. That's why he has taken the lead role to show fellow youth that we can do it better by promoting our own languages. So he raps in Tumbuka and he can also rap in other languages, but we've seen him actually going all the way rapping in Tumbuka, and he's done a number of collabos. One of the songs he collaborated with Leslie Moyo. So we caught up with this young man in Nkhata just to find out how he's doing in his music, as well as why he decided to rap in Tumbuka. Rap is getting ground, and we've seen young people doing quite a lot. And recently we saw Associate Professor at the University of Malawi. That's Ken Ripenga Jr. Publishing a book on rap, basically speaking to young Malawian artists. So let's hear from Ntondwa and see how the rap game works.
You talk more, you act race like it's Genevieve. I'm antisocial, but I always spin my interest. That's my only piece, no boss in this. Man, I've been hard since bouncing said I was special, falling on my knees. The game is like a movie, who's the best act? Here comes the nominees. It's like a night like a Rasta man is peace, no enemies. But in enemies, we find a starborn nigga shine. You know, the memes I understand, cause I was brought up in the ghetto where brothers come together when we lose somebody. Life is always hate when success is never yours. Wanted brothers when we smoke together, nothing else. We scared of change, that's the reason. Cause niggas average, cause they always need a nickel share. We all in the beauty making music, but there's a difference between getting high and taking stays, you know. I laugh on my ex, cause that ish makes it easier to multiply my affairs. So get the F out of fees. It's like, rap is my thing, like, I don't know, like, I dream rap, I breathe rap, I do everything, like, it's just part of me, and I love it so much. I don't just speak Tumbuka, I speak like 13 languages in the country. I speak Swahili, I speak Ndari, I speak Ngondi, I speak Nyakyusa, I speak a lot of languages, you know, Jewa, English, or whatever. So literally, I picked out Tumbuka, not just because I'm Tumbuka or maybe I'm from the north, but I just sampled it out as an what do we call it? Like an example out of all the languages that I know. So the whole idea is just to challenge people. Like literally, we can do music in any language that we want, because literally, music's not about the tongue. It's not about the mother tongue that you are Lomi or you're Che or you whatever. You know, we are not just supposed to do music in English. We're not just supposed to do music in Chewa. We're supposed to do music in any language that we're comfortable to do. So literally, it's just me trying to break the stereotypes and to break these tribal jokes. Like, we can do more, we can do better, we can explore. So apart from that, it's me trying to preserve culture. You know, language is one element of culture. So literally, if we kill the language, we keep part of who we are. So literally, I'm just trying to motivate the young generation. Oh, there's a saying that we are the future leaders. You know, the future opinion leaders or whatever. So if we can motivate this younger generation to be proud of who they are, they have to be proud of the language. They have to be proud of who they are and where they're coming from. Literally, at a later stage, as we perceive it as we are leaders in the future, we can literally preserve who we are. I can see a lot of languages dying in the country. I won't mention names, but people know. There's some languages be like Nduendani and in Wagut. Fine. Can you speak it? Madaraga mata. They don't speak. Agogo. Agogo so amango tamonioka. Like literally, it's very pathetic. We need to be proud of who we are, and we need to preserve it, because that's our identity, it's our pedigree. So if we lose our pedigree, literally we lose ourselves, because if we're not proud of who we are, literally we'll follow, which we are not. At the end of the day, we're losing ourselves. So we can't be being assimilated into a culture or a language that we're not. So literally, we want to bridge that gap to be who we are. So that's the whole concept. So this is just not music, this is a movement. We need change. Ukamponye yubo, yubo, yubo. Ukamponye yubo, yubo, yubo. Mutima wakakika ngeni limusero nkupenja penja wokolinu dada na bangero na titi wone wone ngankupenja vya mabero kwene tupi la vwara uranda ili pake na machero para kuacha. Mwatireka muchisi tirutenku nati woneskeni ungweru mwewa dada mwatireka na mabamba. Nyakanyasko wuka nati iwe tuda kuchitachi pasi kwitu nkumutunda na veya nati mtima wanepuka wajibizga maji nyakanyasko vuka museka chandipo nkulira cha masoyane vuka wajara mpuno charo nchaku.
Yeah, that's Ntondwa, a promising rapper, and doing quite well. And for him picking languages such as Tumbuka, rapping in Tumbuka, and that's something positive. And he's not the only one. There are a number of artists who've picked on different languages. The late Ware Chris also came in and decided to do songs in Yao, and we've seen other youthful artists also picking up on different languages, which is very good, and we need to encourage our young people to exploit all these languages. Moving on now, Times Radio is introducing a new program, and this program, it's a musical program, a top 10 musical program, and this is courtesy of a partnership with Malawi Communications Regulatory Authority, MACRA. So this program is known as Bomba Bomba. Bomba Bomba, and the hosts are that's Fasani Karonda, popularly known as Che Karonda, as well as Chisomo Chihana. So it starts on Sunday, and it's a platform which will be giving people a chance to vote for their favorite songs, and these songs will basically be put together and produce a top 10 list. So for it to be successful, people are supposed to vote, and for them to vote they need to send an SMS, and this SMS, the word Bomba, to 1895. We caught up with the Times radio station manager, that's Vayana Chunga, just to share more details about the program Bomba Bomba. What is it all about? Why have they decided to start this program? Basically, it's aimed at uplifting the creative sector, but as Vayana Chunga shares, this program seems to be quite interesting in terms of giving artists out there a platform to showcase their music. Let's hear from Vayana Chunga.
Bwino program yake ndimene hiyo imetu kuti bomba bomba chisomo
bomba
walimva bomba
bomba kodi chingerezi cha bomba mwachidziwa
boom koma pesa kati kumala atu ni mabomba eti.
So the name Bomba Bomba comes from a bomb and its effect, the splash, the glory of the bomb that it carries, the euphoria of it. Except now it's music, because let's face it, Malawi now has a lot of talented youngsters who are producing beautiful, likable music, which is trending in the social media and people are sharing and listening to in homes, playing on radio stations across the country. And what we're saying is, through MACRA, we'd like to promote, art. We'd like to bring Malawians together. We'd like to entertain Malawians. We'd like to offer unity, through arts. There's a lot happening in this country, and it's very easy to get bogged down by politics and negativity. But there's a better side of Malawi, which is the creative side of us, the unified side of us. But also MACRA as an organization has so many agendas in this country that I believe are very positive to the development of this country. And through this program, we are going to use a creative presentation of Malawian music to also deliver what are some of the projects that MACRA is giving out to the nation. And as radio, Times Radio, we're always looking at innovative ways of how we can advance programming for the benefit of our listener. And this is one of the initiatives in 2023 through this program called Bomba Bomba. What we're hoping is that in the near future, apart from this sponsorship, we're going to be able to give a little something to the artists whose music will come out top in this chart, and also give them an opportunity to perform in the Times Entertainment Studio. So we're working out. We know we're just rolling out this weekend, but we're hoping for nothing but the best to come. So Bomba Bomba will be broadcast every Sunday on Times Radio from 12:30 to 1:30. The program will also be broadcasted. In other words, people will also be able to watch it on video on Facebook, Times 360 Malawi. And what will happen is people will vote for their favorite song from Monday through Friday. Saturday is the day when a panel sits down to compile all the votes. And on Sunday, Chisomo, Chihana, as well as Fatsani Kalonda will be together presenting this bomb to Malawians. Now, let me just give a little bit of a guide here that people use SMS to vote, 1895. But they'll have to put what we call a keyword. So the keyword is Bomba. So you put Bomba, and then you put your favorite song and the name of that artist. And that will go straight into the voting voting count that the team will look at and assess and compute on Saturday every week. And as I say, it will be based on merit. The song with the most number of votes, will go away with the number one position. So basically that's what is going to happen. And as I said, we're looking forward to inviting the number one song artist to perform, or first of all to join the program, but also secondly we're hoping that very soon they'll be able to come and perform in the entertainment studio.
pamafika pena chisomo kuti mpira amenya 90 minutes tukuti akhetsa akanikana afika mpaka nakuonjezerako 15 minutes yoyamba 0-0 50 minutes yachiwiri 0-0 pye rifari wasowa kuti apanga bwanji wagwidwa
Yeah, Bomba, that's the program to be airing on Times Radio every Sundays. And as Wayana Chunga said, and this is all about promoting Malawian music and giving time to people to appreciate Malawian music. Remember, you're watching Infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment, and my name is Banda Jnr. Now, still on the same issue about music, we just want to congratulate our very own musician Wende Harawa, who last weekend bagged 2 awards at the Royal Gospel Music Awards in Uganda. She's doing quite well, and we've seen her rising, pushing the works. She has collaborated with a number of musicians such as Uganda's Levikson, as well as Namibia's Maranatha. So she's doing quite well. She's pushing, and we do hope other artists are also going to emulate that and make sure that they hit the ceiling and move all the way with their music. Otherwise, congratulations to Wende Harawa for bagging those 2 awards and flying the country's flag. Now, moving out of music, we go to drama. The Association of the Teaching of English in Malawi, ATEM, has been out of the limelight for 4 years now due to COVID. But now it seems the competition is back, just as we've seen other competitions such as the French Schools Drama Festival is also set to come back, as well as the French storytelling competition and French singing competition. But this is ATEM, so it's back, and the division of finals have started ahead of the national final that will take place in Lilongwe, featuring 18 schools from the 3 regions. But this time around, the division of finals, they will select three schools in each division. In the north, they'll pick 3. In the central, because they've got 2 divisions, they'll pick 6. And then in the southern region, because they've got should be 3 divisions, they'll pick 9 schools. So in the national finals, they'll have 18 schools. And last weekend in Mzuzu, the division of finals happened, and at the very end of the contest, 3 schools came out top, and they'll feature at the national finals, and that's Nkhata Boys Secondary School, Nkhabos, as well as Mchenga Utua and St. Patrick's Seminary. Our very own Witness Chipwere was there in Mzuzu and brought us the highlights from the national, that's the North Education Division finals. Let's take a look.
When we organize activities such as drama, we would like to improve learners' proficiency in English. But at the same time, drama is part of entertainment. Thirdly, in drama, in festivals like this, we carry very important messages and relay to the audience. For example, this year, as I've already indicated, our theme is the dangers of corruption and also the dangers of tolerating gender-based violence. So by having drama, we would like to relay messages and teach our students the dangers of certain things. Apart from that, I should also say that having a competition like this one is healthy. When you make students compete, they always work hard to achieve that particular thing. In that way, it means you are improving their performance in general in English.
As ACB, our law is to make sure that we prevent corruption, and we partner with the various organizations in the fight against corruption. Having learned that ATEM had organized this event, and one of the theme on the drama is the evils of tolerating corruption. So we thought it wise that this is a fertile ground as SAB that we should come in and support the event.
These activities are extremely important because our goal as ATEM-NAID is to make sure that we realize stellar performance in English, not just in the division, but nationally. And that we know will happen through the activities such as drama and of course the ones that were mentioned in the opening ceremony, essay competition and others, like the CPDs where we capacitate teachers so that they teach with poise and aplomb. The journey has been a mix of thorns, of course, and roses. But this year we're very happy because for the first time we have 19 schools participating, and we had to block some kind of because we didn't have the capacity to host all of them at once. That is why from next year we are planning to make sure that these competitions start from the grassroots level, at cluster level, district level, and maybe divisional level, so that maybe we try to have preliminaries and have the cream to cream at the very top.
On that note, we've come to the very end of Infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment. My name is Banda Jnr. I hope you've enjoyed what I brought unto you. I always say that keep it times as well as Infotainment. But I'll still leave you with an interview which we had with Association of the Teaching of English in Malawi President, that's Devin Paso. I'm out of here. Ciao.
I think we took a break for 5 years. And the main reason why we did so is that, we had COVID. So last time we did this some years back, I think somewhere around 2019. And now we took a break because of COVID. Yeah, that's the issue. That's the main issue. This time around, as you've said, we've started and we are back. And as we are putting it, when we are discussing this, we say we are back with a bang. It's not going to be the simple item that maybe some of you used to know. We started with the northern region, and probably for the very first time in the north, we had 19 schools. This has to tell you that really we are serious about ATEM. And we've come back, and we're here, and we're going to stay. And those people who have passion for ATEM, if you love ATEM, we're saying come and watch as we're going to showcase various plays. Well, we cannot say that we have funding per se. We've been talking about this. We've been crying out to say we are looking for funding, and as we were talking about that, the British Council heard our cry, and then they invited us to a discussion. We talked about this, and they took us to Hornby Trust, who gave us about 2 million kwacha. And right now, if we're going to say we have funding, this is what we have. But I must say that we are still looking for more and more funding. There are a lot of things which are involved when we talk about the ATEM activities. We are talking about drama here, but we have a number of activities. That is why we are still calling for more and more funding. Those people or companies, individuals, if you're interested, if you have passion for this, please come forward. Let us help our learners. Let us help our students improve their spoken English, their written English, as we continue searching for more and more talent. I would like to urge those people who have passion for ATEM to say, come forward, let us watch ATEM drama festivals, and once